Welcome to my channel. I'm Jason White, and this is Jason's Weird Reads. And today I'm going to, this is the very beginning of a vlog I'm hoping to do for 3 audiobooks I wanna listen to. Now, if you've been a follower of my channel at all, you know that vlogs and me, we don't get along. But I'm gonna try to do better at doing that because I recently did a poll, or I asked a question on my community tab what kind of videos you would like to see, and quite a few of you said that you'd like to see vlogs. And so reading vlogs are pretty popular here on BookTube, and so I'm going to attempt to do that. Please don't mind the scratch on the wall here. Moving this chair in, we got recently. We accidentally scratched the wall. Anyways, so there's 3 audiobooks here, and they're all pretty short. One of them I've been meaning to read for a long time, and I just never really got to it. Being a booktuber, that tends to happen. I find the weird thing about booktube is there's books that you want to read, but you don't get to because of other, what I like to call, reading obligations, and so I'm looking forward to getting to that. And 2 of these other books, they're not necessarily obligations, but they've come to me recently, and I want to get to them for future episodes. One of them is, although I'm closed to reviews, I still get requests for reviews. I'm closed to people asking me for reviews. As I just said, though, I still get them, and so sometimes something will appeal to me, and I'll be like, yeah, you know what, I'm going to do that. And so that's one book. And another book, I have one of my favorite writers who's interested in coming on the show for an interview. He'll probably be next, because I am going to take a little bit of time off, not too long, but just a little bit. So he will be next, and I'll get to all that in a second. I'm just going to show you guys now what the books are. And so let's go to my my Audible. So here are the books on my Audible, on my iPad here. So the book I was talking about that I've been wanting to read since its release, which I believe was just last year, is this one here, Crossroads by Laurel Hightower. I hear that this is quite the gut punch. There's actually another reason why I've kind of paused at getting to it, and that's because I hear it involves a parent losing a child, and that is that's something that, being a parent, it's a little too scary, if that makes sense. And the second book here is the one where the author approached me, and it's a piece of weird fiction, from my understanding. It's called Unknowing, I think, and it just really appealed to me, the idea of it. In his proposal to me, he compared himself to Ligotti and Aikman. Comparing yourself to Ligotti and Aikman is that's pretty that's pretty big. It'll be interesting to see if he'll be able to live up to that, because those are huge writers. They're massively talented. And secondly, here's the author that I'm looking forward to having on my channel, because I've been reading Philip Fracassi. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm pretty sure I am. I've been reading him for years now, ever since his first collection came out. Beyond the Void, man, my memory is awful. But his first collection I read, and I absolutely loved, and there's a few novellas of his that I've read. He just came out with a new collection of short stories that I'm going to read for that interview, but I think this is the only other book of his that I haven't read, and so I'm going to listen to it, and I'm going to read his new collection, and then hopefully late August somewhere we're gonna have a conversation. So just let me hit the downloads for these 3 books, and we're gonna start listening to them. It's always fun to watch those load. Hi, Charlie. This is one cat. I just absolutely adore his attention. Hey, Charlie. Hey, you see yourself? You see yourself? I'm going to start with Unknowing, I think, because I said I'd do a review for Timothy I can't pronounce that. Huguenin? And then I'm going to move on to Crossroads, because I've been looking forward to that one, and then Sacculina. So here we go.
This is Audible. Unknowing, I Think. And distributed by Beacon Audiobooks. Copyright 2021.
Daddy, I want to go play.
Julian stood on the cracked concrete path.
You want to go play? I just started the book. You want to go play Fortnite?
Growing in the high.
Dun 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 dun. That...
You guys want to play? Let's play.
Yeah. Like that honk, like dun dun dun. Oh, Dad! What the heck?
Who are these people?
They're like, think you are a part of their team. What the heck? What the heck? Why are they not attacking us?
I don't know.
Guess let's team up with them. How did I die?
So many things going on in this one day. So if you guys been watching my interviews, you probably noticed that I've had some issues with what I thought was my headphones dying on me. After talking to Daniel Brahm, I was convinced it was actually the microphone itself. So I ordered a new one, and I believe this is it. I gotta go. So I got a new mic. It's called Fifine or Fifine. This one came really highly recommended on Amazon. Looks like a bookmark, isn't that cool? There we go. That's it. Hopefully it works much better in my old one. I finally got some time to myself, and so I'm going to sit outside here on my front veranda, sort of like a porch, and got my Kindle White. And although the screensaver there is Matt Wall's book, because I was reading that, but I actually finished that one on my phone, so I'm gonna just get rid of that because it's done. Really enjoyed it, by the way. Matt Wall has a pretty interesting sense of humor in his books. This one was just funny in a very dark and sort of psychotic way. I am struggling with the right word, and that's dumb. But yeah, that happens, especially when you've had a long day of a child going, "Daddy," or "Watch this," every 2 minutes. So instead of listening to one of the books that I said I was going to listen to, I thought I'd switch things up just a bit. I really want to get to Philip Fracassi, his collection of short stories. So I'm gonna click on that and open it up. You can see there I got the second installment in The Zombie Hunter by Matt Wall. I think everyone who likes a sort of unique zombie tale, you might like that. It's mad scientist zombies. We're going with this.
These traits, though likely tempered by age and infirmity, still smoldered within the man in the library. The work was a testament not just to Mr. V's expedition to find the fabled fountain of youth. Here, he gives to you a sip of the nectar in his vessel. Drink from it.
I was able to finish Unknowing, I Sink by Timothy Huguenin. That's Huguenin is the way the narrator presented or pronounced the name. And so, you know, when Timothy contacted me, he said that if I liked Robert Aikman and Thomas Ligotti, then I would probably like his story. He maybe should have mentioned Philip K. Dick. But yeah, you know what? His story, Unknowing, I think I think it could definitely belong with those writers. I don't think it's at that level necessarily, but it's definitely good enough. There's nothing inherently wrong with it. I really enjoyed it, actually. It's a weird story, a strange story, and especially at the end. It's basically about a kid who's 15, turning 16. He's looking forward to getting a car of his own, and so he takes on a job with the old dude who lives in a mansion up on the hill. Nobody really seems to like this guy, and his job entails basically he goes there for a couple hours a day to feed him and to do a basic cleanup in the areas that where this guy dwells. And he kind of becomes friends with this old guy, and the old guy lends him a book, Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep by Philip K. Dick. And that story kind of merges, I wouldn't say it merges, but there's connections, I would say. So that's the basic plot. It's a very short story, short novella. It's 2 hours and something long on audio. It's probably only about 60 to 100 pages somewhere. And if you like strange fiction, then definitely give this one a go. It's a lot of fun, and there's a few things just about the listening experience that I enjoyed. It was easy to listen to. At no point did I struggle to pay attention, and I think that's more of a credit to the writing than it is necessarily the narrator, although the narrator did a great job too. So yeah, I give this one definitely, yeah. Is it cosmic horror? It is, for sure. it could have been maybe a bit stranger. It could have been a bit more fucked up. But to be honest with you, the one complaint I wanted to say was that I thought it wasn't long enough. But thinking about it now, no, I think it was just as long as it had to be. The only way you could have made it longer is maybe by making it a little more weird. So I don't know what I'm going to rate this. I think I'm going to give it 4 stars. It's very well done. And I hope Timothy G. Huguenin keeps writing. I don't know if he's written anything else. I should look that up. And I'm looking forward to what he does in the future. I hope he stays with weird fiction, cosmic horror, strange fiction within those genres, because we have, you know, there's a lot of writers who write within there, but we could always use more. All right, so I'm going to end this vlog here, and we're going to move on next. For the next vlog, we're going to move on to the next book, which I believe I chose Crossroads by Laurel Hightower. So stay tuned for that. And while I'm doing those vlogs, I'm going to continue reading the Philip Fracassi book, Beneath a Pale Sky. I'm just going to keep trucking at that and vlogging it while I vlog these three audiobooks. So thank you for watching. Keep being safe, keep being creative, and I'll catch you guys in the next bookish video.